welcome to Crypthority. I'm super excited to have you once again on my channel. Right, if this is the first time visiting this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and then scroll through the other videos. You may find some other videos that interest you after watching this one. And Crypthority is basically a hub that is mainly for blockchain crypto education, unveiling all the opportunities in the space that you can take advantage of, right? So today's video is a launchpad video. Binance Launchpad. If you have followed my channel, you realize that I do a lot of launchpad videos because usually it's a very nice way to make some quick bucks from the market. Now, before we go into quick bucks, I want to just make this disclaimer that this video is not a financial advice, it's not an investment advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an educator, and sometimes this video also serves as entertainment depending on where you're looking at it from. All right, so with that out of the way, let's dive right into today's Binance Launchpad. Now, this is actually the 30th one. It's a 30th project that Binance Launchpad is having. So in the past, Binance has had a number of launchpads. Now, the idea or the concept of launchpad is that it gives you the opportunity to buy some tokens, right directly on Binance before it is listed, and it's really gets juicy and exciting, and I'm going to get there very soon. So today's launchpad, we are looking at Space ID, and Space ID is basically a Web3 identity protocol with a multi-chain name service. Now, this is really interesting, and I'll be delving into these Web3 identity, protocols. I'll be giving some examples in subsequent videos, and then even how to take advantage of it, how to get your own Web3 identity. So that will be for later. So for this video, let's dive right into the Space ID. Right, so this I'm already logged in here into my Binance application. So what's happening is that right here, when you go here, you can just navigate and then move to Launchpad. So when you click on Launchpad, it takes you right here. So this our Launchpad Space ID, and I'm going to just take you through the entire steps, what to take note of if you really want to participate in this particular launchpad. As you can see here, we have just 5 days and 48 minutes to this particular um, launchpad subscription starting, right? So for Space ID, we have a total of 100 million tokens being offered, and then the sale price for one is 0.025. So you can get this at 0.025 once you participate in this launchpad. And the interesting thing is, once it's listed, we usually see the price skyrocketing. So I'm going to do a video to cover kind of probably projected price, how to take advantage of it, and how not to be caught at the wrong side of this whole launchpad. So let's view more. When we view more, we have more information about this particular Space ID. So we have like a subscription timeline, right? So what this basically means is that in order to participate in this, right, for the next 5 days, right, Binance is going to record the user BNB balances for everyone, right? So you're going to have your BNB balances recorded. So today, 17th March to 22nd of March, right? Now, the final BNB holding amount for each user will be determined as the average of the 5 days. And that's going to be like the limit to which you could subscribe, basically. So there's a daily calculation that takes place. I'm not going to go into it. So here you can have, so here we have your average BNB holdings. Is going to be your max commitment limit. And that's the importance of why it is actually calculated. So over the 5 days, your average BNB holding will be calculated, and that's going to be your max commitment limit. And the minimum amount you can actually commit when subscription is finally open is 0.1 BNB, right? And your maximum will be based on your average for the 5 days. Now, with this out of the way, after the calculation period is done, on the 22nd, we have the subscription period. Now, during the subscription period, you have the chance to um for eligible users, you will have a 3 hour period, and then during this period you can actually commit your BNB, which will be locked, and you will not be able to redeem it or do any other thing during this period until the final token distribution. Right. So after the subscription period and you have subscribed to the amount of BNB you want to subscribe for this particular launchpad, minimum is zero point 0.1, maximum is your average 5-day commitment. That's why it's really important that if you want to actually participate in this for the next 5 days, ensure that you hold some BNB, right? And we move to the calculation period, and during this period, the token allocation begins, and then the final distribution still takes place on the same 22nd, but you can see that the time limits are different, right? So during the final token distribution, after it's distributed, it's listed on Binance, and we are going to see massive price action because a lot of people usually participate in these launch pads, right? So on that day, I'm going to do another video how to subscribe and what to expect when the token is finally launched. So you can take time to read about Space ID. You read about the projects. I'm going to drop all the information about their socials. I'm going to drop information about the websites, the white paper, everything in the description. So do all to read about it, sorry, because it's really important to do your research, right? You don't just jump into things in the space. Time again, many things have taught us many lessons, right? So this is a hard cap. We have 2.5 million USD hard cap. We have the token supply of this is 2 billion IDs and the initial circulating supply. So basically, these are the tokenomics, and the public sale token 0.025. Tokens being offered for this particular one is 100 million, right? And then hard cap per user is 15,000. So for every user, 15,000 USD. That's the hard cap per user, and all the other information you need, right? So do expect my next video is going to be very interesting about how to subscribe and also what to expect. So this is a Space ID website. You can take time and visit it. I'm going to drop the link here, and very interesting concept. Actually, this whole Web3 identity thing is an interesting concept you can look into after making the bucks. You could also look into getting a digital identity for yourself, right? I'm going to do more videos to explain that, right? So thank you very much for watching. Do like this content if you enjoyed it, and then look forward to the next videos. Take some time to look through my previous videos. If anything piques your interest, and do share this content with your friends. Thank you very much, and peace out.